Hi everyone, it's GBGW time with Andrea, and for today's video I'm going to do another tips and tricks video, and this might just be the last one. I've only got 8 tips it looks like, but yeah, so a lot of them have to do with events, but my intention with these videos is to have them be applicable in the future and not just for the current event, current situations. So my first tip is always buy the pink circuits every time they're available. So those will be the ones that are in here under exchange. So pink circuits, where are they? In here. So I always buy these every time they're available. I don't always buy these ones because I don't always use them, but I do always buy these ones here, the awakening circuits for parts. And the reason for that is you'd never know when you're going to need one, and you're probably going to need them. I never do these right here just because it's part of the crafting. So when you come into Blueprint, it's pretty expensive to use them. It requires a lot of different parts. And let's see, under items, I believe. So craft, yeah, you use these and a bunch of those. It's just expensive in my opinion. So I don't do that. But I do always buy the pink parts. And then also they come as part of the event achievements. And so under achievements, whenever they start up the events again, do your best to get all of them, all of those event achievements, because there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in there. You're going to have capital, you're going to have pink awakening parts and AI awakening, all that kind of stuff that you're going to want. And so that comes in with, goes along with logging in every single day, just making sure you're doing your best to participate in the game. And this is for those of us who are a little bit, I'm very list oriented. I'm like, okay, what have I not done? What have I done today? My next tip is don't sell or merge all of your extra parts. They'll come in handy for future bonuses on event missions. And then also they'll come they'll come in handy for builders training. And so I've been, so you come here, we look at these. Oops, that's not what I wanted. What the heck? I thought this was, there we go. I don't understand. Okay. That's really weird. There we go. Okay, some glitch in there. Did you guys see that? Anyway, okay, so these are mostly parts that came from a previous event, and same with those right there, and same with those. But occasionally there'll be something where, like, some random white star or 1-star or 2-star part will give you a bonus, and you won't get a bonus from anything else for that particular part. And so just keeping track or keeping your extras and making sure that anything that is what's the word? Okay, so there's like the mobile, the Serpent Custom. A lot of these things were white parts that I upgraded to green, and I locked them just to remind me, don't sell them, because I want to have one of everything. And that's going to get expensive, and I keep bumping up against my limit here, but I would rather, I just want to have one of everything. I'm a collector, I just want one of everything, because, for example, the future event missions, and for builders training, it's just nice to have something. And then wait until the next event to spend money from the previous event, especially where bonuses are concerned, because sometimes you're going to need a couple more of these parts right here. And you're not going to have, if you've spent all this money, then you won't be able to buy them, and your bonus for the next event will be lower. And then also you just never know. Yeah, you never know what you're going to need. And this event's still available, so I still come in here and I still do all of this right here. But anyway, okay, so then let's see, what is there? So consider keeping 3,000 Haro on hand for future events, unless the current capsule is something that you're absolutely dying to get. Something you like more will almost always come along. And so I've spent a whole lot of Haro on the Wing Gundam, or the Gundam Zero, because I really like the suit. I love my wings. I love to get that whole entire suit. And so I spent all of it. I'm going to spend some more tomorrow probably, because we do have some more Haro coming in tomorrow, 2,000 to be exact, which is going to be awesome. But I know it's hard. A lot of people have a hard time saving, and this, consider this real life. Consider this real life practice and training. Consider keeping some Haro on hand, so that if something better comes along or something you like more comes along, then you're better able to take part in it. And of course, there's never any guarantee you're going to get anything anyway. And so I don't know, I was gonna say don't take the risk on a lesser event, take the risk on a bigger event, but then that's even more disappointing when you don't get what you want. Okay. And then next, set up a squad of upgrade items. So I've got this dude right here, I've got this dude right here, and this dude right here, and all their job is I just run all of my free and daily missions using these guys, and these parts gradually upgrade. And I've pretty much all of my gold and pink parts are fully upgraded now. I do have a couple that I'm still working on. My Wing Gundam O back, the Legilus rifle, and, you know, as you can see, Shenlong Gundam back. Anyway, just it's a great way to upgrade things, and then you just have a squad setup, constantly set up, and then you swap things in and out. And then, okay, so then another thing, for this event, the current event, this is applicable, but it's not, it'll be applicable in the future as well. Occasionally, they give us 4-star part exchange tickets. I've got 2 left over. And they give them to us as bonuses and as, you know, as apologies or as an incentive. You know, they don't happen very often. But if there is a current thing going on like this right here, where you've got the, you know, the 10 free capsules every day, and it pulls from the 4-star part store, then consider saving your 4-star part tickets until the current capsule ends. And just that way, you're not going to end up getting duplicates. I mean, you probably won't anyway, but I mean, everybody knows how annoying it is when you get duplicates of a part you didn't want duplicates on. So just hold on to your tickets until that capsule is completed, and then go and buy what you want. Because, I mean, it would be awesome to... It would be actually very frustrating to spend a ticket on, say, what I did was I actually bought... No, sorry. I considered buying... we'll come in here. We're going to sort by melee. Nope. Yep. And I actually considered buying the... Where is it in here? Where it is in Beam Ribbon. And I almost bought it, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to buy it, and I ended up pulling it, so, on the capsule. So, it would have been kind of annoying if I'd spent one of my not hard-earned, but, you know, earned tickets on that. And, I mean, there's still the chance that I'll get it again, but whatever. Okay, so then my next tip is builder's training. Write down on a piece of paper or whatever these things. So the technique, Xeon, power Xeon. I mean, you could do the infighter, outfighter, speed, all of these things. And then when you've got that written down, come over here and sort by those things. So technique and Xeon, and sort. And if you don't have any awesome parts in here, then skip that part of builder's training. I would probably even consider skimming the Zaku too. That's not going to do much, but the high mobility and the Rabago shield, those are the same item, and there's nothing else in here. So I'm actually going to skip that one because it's not worth my time. And you guys all know it is so tedious to do builder's training. And then when you check that one out, then, you know, say it's Speed Xeon. Then what do you have for Speed Xeon? Oh, I've got my Xeon head. I've got Ifrit. I've got the Heat Saber. I mean, I've got a whole ton of stuff under here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one. And then, well, what about, and I would just go through all of these, power and, oops, that's not what I want to do. So power and we'll say mass P. What do I have under that? Nothing. So I would skip that one. So that's that's all the tips I've got for today for tips and tricks and stuff like that. That has saved me so much time. That last one on builder's training is just, it gets tedious. You know, we don't want to be spending so much time on the more tedious aspects of the game. And so I mean, by doing that, you know, writing these down and then going and checking my parts, and we, you know, I mean, it doesn't show you if they've been used for builder's training. But what I'll do in that case is I'll actually write down what part they are, and I'll be like, you know, with the technique and Xeon, for example, I'll be like, oh, I've got this shield in gold. I'll write that down, and then if there's nothing else, I'll like put a 0 or something, or I'll put down like, you know, 4 gold or 5 gold or whatever, and then that lets me know that if I come in here and one of them is already taken, then I've got 4 others that might possibly help, you know, so when I come into this here and sort by. Anyway, so it's not a foolproof system, but it does save me a lot of time, and it does make the game more enjoyable. And my goal with this game is to be entertained, not to be frustrated. or overwhelmed. And as long as the game is entertaining me, then I feel like it has served its purpose. And that's the purpose of a game. Anyway, hit the like and the subscribe button and that bell icon so you're alerted to future videos, and comment below if you have any questions or requests for future videos, etc. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will talk to you all later. Oh, and join the Discord channel. I'm picking officers right now. I'm in the process of picking officers, so it's kind of fun. We've been having a lot of growth there, and it's hard for me to keep up on. So I'm like, okay, I got to have people there who can be available on the times when I'm not, which right now is kind of all the time. Okay. Anyway, all right. Okay, so I will talk to you all later. Bye.